Hi everyone, I hoped I wouldn't be here again, but Bloodlines 2 has been delayed again. The news is that the developer Hardsuit Labs, who were working on the game, has been removed from the project by the publisher Paradox, and now they're working with a new studio to get the game completed. Not only does that mean that someone else will be doing their thing with the game, it also means that it's been moved out of 2021 for its release date, and honestly, I'm not particularly surprised by any of this. It kind of sucks. I'm sad about it. I wanted to play the game this year, but if that's not gonna happen, then we're just kind of gonna have to deal with it. There's nothing we can do or say aside from go, well, that's disappointing. Literally the night before this announcement happened, I was thinking, they've been pretty silent on Bloodlines 2, and that's either a really good thing or a really bad thing. And I guess maybe I should go through the trailers and see if there's any tidbits, any hints as to what might be going on, like story-wise, release-wise. Clearly not. Well, I mean, there's plenty of other not Bloodlines. There's plenty of other vampire stuff going on, which is nice. There's the Cults of the Blood Gods book that's come out. There's the Swan Song that's still in development. And I mean, if you're into not vampires but World of Darkness, there was Earthblood. And I plan on reviewing those things and keeping you updated. But yeah, there's not all that much for me to add, and I don't want to waste your time with idle gossip or any of that nonsense. I just kind of wanted to cover it because I've been covering the development of the game up until this point, so I just thought I'd keep that up. Bloodlines 2, this news has really kind of made me think about it and what we've seen so far, and I've come to the conclusion that we've got gameplay demos, we've got narrative information. Overall, we haven't seen that much of the game. We've seen people shooting guns, punching, talking, dialogue trees, like a lot of really in-depth RPG stuff that is clearly heavily inspired and follows on from the cool stuff they did in Bloodlines 1, but we haven't seen that much of the game. We've seen hints of powers, we've seen little sections of basically what I can only assume was not heavily scripted, but heavily practiced gameplay footage, or down a very, very narrow path within the game, because that's how developers show off their games, when they're like, we've made this bit, don't look to the left or right, because it's literally just cardboard boxes out there. That's how games get made. So that's what I assumed that was from the start, I guess. But it's we don't honestly know all that much about the game, because there's probably, at one point, there probably wasn't too much to show, and at this point, there's probably not a lot of point in showing it, because some other studio will kind of put their spin on it and do their thing and kind of get it released, hopefully. I am interested to know who that will be. They have worked with a bunch of different software developers at this point. Paradox is a massive publisher. They could be doing it in-house. They could be doing it with any number of people. So I've not seen any like excited studio tweets going, like, if Larian Studio was like, hey, fun fact, we've got a new thing coming up. I don't think that's gonna happen. It would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's hopefully they are a developer with other games under their belt. I guess that's the best we can do, like fully released games. It's happened before as well, like moving a game from one developer to another is not the same as being cancelled. When a game is cancelled, they just stop work, they archive the stuff they've done, and then, you know, if a blue moon occurs, they bring it back. But no, they're moving it to a different studio, and this is the only thing that really gives me hope that it's going to get released as opposed to just end up in development hell or, you know, perpetually moving around or whatever, because they have put the time and the effort into promoting the game, showing it off, describing what they're doing, and from what I can read of the creative lead on World of Darkness, is he the creative lead? Justin Kelly, I've seen some of his tweets and he's like, we're going to be talking more about what's happening with Bloodlines specifically in the near future, so I will, well, I mean, everyone will probably learn this from places other than my YouTube channel, but I'm still going to be putting up videos about it anyway. So, yeah, that's giving me hope that they are genuinely putting the time and effort into it. It's a big flagship for World of Darkness because a lot of people love Bloodlines 1, even through the jank. So hang in there if you're really excited about it. And it's okay to be disappointed and sad about it, because I am. But yeah, news about the studio. That's what I'm interested in hearing next. If you want to hear it with me and discuss it, let me know what you feel about this, who you want to see developing this. Like I said, I would love to see Larian try this. They've done like D&D games. They did Baldur's Gate, which they're probably a bit busy with, but I'd love to see their take on an FPS. Or not an FPS, but a third-person, first-person RPG game. That would be interesting. Yeah, what studio do you want to see do this? That would be interesting to know in the comments. But until next time, follow for more Vampire World of Darkness and role-playing content. But until then, bye!